All right, let's fire this thing up. Let me go ahead and remove this gel coat from this wet dry sandpaper, and that's one of the real advantages of using wet dry paper on oxidized gel coat is you get a long shelf life out of it. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have this oxidized gel coat become color matched with what we just shot on the back of this boat before we put on our accessory today. Well, good deal, you made it. Hi, I'm John Graviscus. It's great to have you working around the boat with us again. This is our recently purchased 1983 25-foot Pursuit. And originally this craft was set up with a power plant called the C drive. And a lot of companies in the early 80s used the C drive because it gave the boat builder for the first time the ability to offer a boat to the general public that didn't have a notched out transom where there was an outboard engine involved in that propulsion system. This is what's called a fully enclosed transom. Now the C drive was an outboard engine attached to some type of bracketry which attached to the stern of the boat. But the downside with this accessory, it was very, very heavy. You're looking at about 800 pounds. Now some of the advantages though is when you have an outboard engine back away from the stern of the boat, that propeller is going to run in cleaner, less obstructed water, and you're going to get better performance. Now some prudent companies picked up on this technology and took it just one step further. Companies like Armstrong Nautical Products, for instance, they noticed that the weight issue was a real problem for a lot of boat builders, so they started developing a bracket to where you could use just an ordinary outboard and still attach it onto the boat. No special bracketry involved. And they started adding something called positive flotation. Well, the evolution of these brackets over the next couple of decades has really taken shape. And what we want to add today on Ship Shape TV is a bracket that has lights incorporated into the bottom of it. And wait until we tell you the advantages of what lights can do to a boat and for the boat owner down the road. It's amazing stuff. But guess what? Before we can get into any of this stuff, shoot, you know the drill by now. You see, we need to work out a little trade-off. We've got to get all of you to spend the next 30 minutes with us right here at the boatyard. And then in exchange, with again the help of a few of my very knowledgeable friends in the marine industry, we're all going to be pooling together in order to do our very best to let you in on a few more ways to make your boat shipshape.
Ship Shape TV, America's favorite boat improvement show.